My question is to the acting Premier. Last week, in an unprecedented event, the elite anti-racket squad of the OPP took an after-hours tour of the Premier's office. It was described as a crime scene because some in this government destroyed documents so no one would find out about the $1.1 billion scandal. We have asked for a debate and a vote on a non-confidence motion, and we have asked for a judicial inquiry into this $1.1 billion scandal. The Liberal government has refused on both occasions. Would the acting Premier please explain to this House why she thinks the Premier can maintain the confidence of the people of Ontario now that the OPP have directly been engaged in her office?
Thank you. Deputy Premier.
Well, Speaker, I think that our Premier has done an extraordinary job in being open and transparent. From the moment she became Premier of this province, Speaker, she indicated that she would be open, she would be transparent, she would continue to cooperate fully in any effort to gather information. She wrote to the Auditor General. She restruck the committee. She provided 186,000 pages, including 30,000 from the Premier's office. The committee heard from 70 witnesses during more than 100 hours. All documents were released. The opposition voted against that, strangely enough. The Premier appeared at the committee in April. She's coming back on December the 3rd. She's accepted responsibility as a member of Cabinet. Speaker, I think our Premier has done everything possible to make sure people get the information they need.
Supplementary.
Thank you. Back to the acting Premier. Does this sound transparent to you? Your government broke the law. Your government told this House on several occasions the cancellation was only $40 million, when instead you knew for as many as 2 years it was over $700 million. You obstructed the Information and Privacy Commissioner, and they have destroyed official government documents. Speaker, at what point does that government not go to the people to seek a mandate because they have lost the trust of the people of Ontario? Will you call an election and seek a mandate from the people of this province?
Be seated, please. Thank you. Deputy Premier.
A Government House Leader, Speaker.
Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the member said no. First of all, the member should be very, very careful, I think, with her language. But you know, Mr. Speaker, there's a broader issue here, and that is that she can't ignore the fact, as she tries to day after day, that it was the Progressive Conservative Party, Mr. Speaker, that went from door to door in those ridings involved with the gas plant and said the only way to see them cancelled was to vote for the Progressive Conservative. It was the leader of her party who stood up at a press conference, which is available on YouTube, and said that if he was elected Premier, that the gas plant would be done. Mr. Speaker, it was their party that went into the last election promising through robocalls, through press releases, through tweets, through door-to-door pamphlets, that the only way to get rid of the gas plants was to have them form the government. It's time they came clean with their analysis, with their costing, and their campaign.
Thank you. New question. The member from